The Warriors have never been more popular than they are at this precise moment. I mean, there are a lot of fans, a lot of extra fans pulling for this team right now. Nothing wrong with that. That comes with the territory of being so good. But how do you know if somebody is an OG Warrior fan? Well, now we have a test to prove it. First off, if you are less than 30 years old, this may not be a fair test, but more like a history lesson, so still valuable. We won't completely judge. All right, so here's what I've got. 14 questions. For every one you get right, you get 10 points. If you end up with 100 points by the end of this quiz, you are an OG Warrior fan. Ready? All right, number one. Who is this man shaking Don Nelson's hand wearing that awesome hat? That would be Franklin Muley, who was the Warriors' principal owner from 1962 to 1986. Again, if you got it right, 10 points. Number two, name this one-time Warriors mascot. There's not even a lot of pictures of this mascot, but I found this one, and do you know who it is? 10 points if you said Berserker, who was only there for the 96-97 season in San Jose, and that was it. Gone for good after that. Warriors coach Don Nelson used to get a lot of attention for a very specific style of tie he wore. He wore this on multiple occasions. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'll give you a second. 10 points if you said the fish tie. All right, number four is a true or false. The Warriors at one point changed their name to Golden State because they started playing home games in San Diego. True or false? It is true. For 6 games in the 71-72 season, the Warriors played down in San Diego due to a lack of good attendance here in the Bay Area. I know, kind of hard to imagine right now. Number five, we take it back to the 90s, where Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin were so popular that the fast food chain Wendy's actually named a hamburger after that duo. True or false?
An all-beef patty teamed with barbecue sauce, delicious melted cheese, and topped with crispy bacon.
False, although McDonald's did do a burger just like that. Was it the Tim and Chris burger or the Chris and Tim burger? If you got the answer right, you know what I'm talking about.
Tim and Chris burger.
Chris and Tim burger.
And for a limited time, it's only 99 cents.
99 cents.
99 cents.
True or false for number six? The Warriors actually drafted Penny Hardaway and once passed on Kobe Bryant. Well, the answer is true. The Warriors did draft Anthony Hardaway, then quickly traded him for Chris Webber. Then years down the road, they actually chose Todd Fuller, like a lot of teams, ahead of Kobe Bryant. Number seven, name this player who shot his free throws underhand style. 10 points if you said Rick Barry. Obviously, he was famous for this unconventional style, playing for the Warriors from 1972 to 1978. True or false, the term Dubs has been the Warriors' nickname, the main one, since the 90s. That is way false. The earliest anybody can remember was in the late 2000s, but the nickname has very much become popular in this decade alone. Number nine, Eric Floyd played for the Warriors from 1983 to 1988. He had an interesting nickname. Was it Smoothie, Sleepy, Silky, or Smasher? I really hope you said Sleepy Floyd for 10 points. That's been his nickname ever since the 4th grade. All right, another picture about to come up on your screen. Who is this? 10 points if you said Sharunas Marciulionis. You know what? The heck with it. I'll give you another bonus 10 points if you can spell Sharunas Marciulionis. Number 11, what was the very first year the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings ever met in the playoffs? You know what? Forget the year. What decade was it? The 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s? Which one was it? All right, this one's kind of mean. It's a trick question. It's never happened. If you knew the answer to that, give yourself those hard-earned 10 points. All right, picture time again, but I'm not going to show you the whole player. Who is this? Any good Warrior fan recognizes those socks and the kick on the jumper. that very specific jumper, that of course would be Terry Teagle. 10 points if you got it right. Number 13, if I said this, shooting 2. What exactly am I talking about? 10 points if you know that was the trademark phrase of public address announcer Dick Callahan.
For the Warriors, number 21, Danny Portson, shooting 2.
And last but not least, number 14, true or false, the Warriors once played a full regular season in San Jose. Well, the answer is definitely true. It was the 96-97 campaign. While the arena currently known as Oracle was being retrofitted, Golden State moved south to play their 41 home games at the Shark Tank. Well, I really hope you got to 100. You could prove yourself. Hey, leave a comment down below. Tell me what your score was. And don't forget to share this video with your favorite Warrior fans and friends.